Wait, I need to put one in there.
You guys aren't playing the game right.
I know.
They're not even putting them in there.
Play challenge!
Was that scary?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what today is?
Yeah.
What happened 1 year ago?
We moved here.
We moved into this house 1 year ago. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So much has happened in 1 year. So I want to ask you, what is your favorite room in this house?
Your room.
My room? Why do you like my room? What is your favorite room?
The storage room.
The storage room? Why, do you sneak food in that room?
No, the hobble hole room.
The hobble hole room?
Yeah, the hobble hole.
Where we keep all the wrapping paper?
Mm-hmm.
Do you go in there and play with the spiders?
No.
That's the one room we haven't done one thing with. What's your favorite room?
Play this day.
You like to play this game? Porter, what is your favorite room?
Playroom.
The playroom? Did we just paint the playroom?
Yeah.
I really like the playroom now. What is your favorite thing that we like fixed up in this house?
My closet.
I haven't even done your closet. I need to.
The paint.
The paint? You like the white walls?
Yeah.
Not the cream colored walls?
Yeah.
We never even lived in this house with the wall right here, but I think if I had lived in the house with the wall right here, I think my favorite thing would have been that we knocked that wall out and made it open, but I never had to live with it. So what would you say has been your favorite room?
It used to probably be the big family room here. Now
Yeah.
I like the baby's room.
Oh! If you have not seen the baby reveal room, go check that video out. That is my favorite room as well, as far as like design goes, because it was just really fun to put together. What was your favorite project? Because you did a lot of like projects, so what was your favorite thing that you've done? He's like, they were all laborious. And every project was more expensive than we thought,
They're
took
all
more
more
trips to
work.
Lowe's than we thought, and
Yeah.
took longer than we thought.
Yeah. No, I liked doing this wall, honestly, just because
You did it with the brother-in-laws?
literally, yeah, because Jared and Joel and Grandpa, we were all here. It was a dusty mess, but it was like, it made the biggest impact on the look and feel of the house. But you've done a lot of stuff. You've painted vanities and dressers. We put up this board batten stuff here, whatever you call that. So
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
And Joel convinced me to put those canned lights in right before he was leaving to go home. And I was like, don't do it. I don't want to make you work any more than you have to. And I am so glad that we had him do that. But I think one of my favorite things is getting new window treatments. Like we have these roller shades. And I really like my roller shades. We just got them from like Home Depot. We've done lots of things, and I think I have a playlist of all of our like house stuff. But the more we talk with our friends and family and people about the housing market in Utah, I literally count my blessings every day that we were able to get into this house. It's a miracle. I wasn't even house hunting. You guys, this was the second house we ever looked at. The first house we ever put an offer on, and we got it. Like, I just don't know how that is possible in today's market. It is insane. So I'm so grateful that I like just jumped on it and we just did it, and with a matter of 6 weeks we were in a house. Still a little crazy, don't you think, Landon?
oh, totally. Considering I was like, I'm in a PhD program, and it was just crazy.
Yeah. And a year ago I did not think that I was going to be bringing a baby in this world in a month. I did not think I was 8 months pregnant. Yeah, my tie's
Let me tell you.
My tie's off.
Yeah, I got you.
The other spot that I love in the house is this right here. In the evening when I've done all of the dishes and there's no dishes in the sink, the curtains are pulled down, we've got little flowers, and I just love how big and open my sink is with my faucet. I just think it's really pretty. Well, as most homeowners say, they say the projects never end. And is that ever true, Landon? Do the projects ever end?
Goodness.
But if you are the type of personality who likes to have house projects to improve things, then yes, we love it. So my next like big purchase type project is going to be this door and the front door is what I would like to change next. It is not my most favorite door, especially the front door, but well, one of these days,
it's
right?
Because Julie sees things a lot different than I do. I look at that door and I'm like, yeah, it's fine, it's a door, it works. And then when she's like, I want to replace it, it would be so much better looking, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
well, yeah, I guess you're right.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on another little walkabout. Do you remember when we did the yard tour, we did a little walkabout? That's what my parents do. They say, let's go on a walkabout and talk as we go through our house or yard. So we're gonna start at the beginning, tell you things that we have done and things that we would like to do and things that we would do different. So you check out that, ooh, that front door. I don't know, it just screams grandma
old
to me. No offense anyone.
So I guess one of the first things we did, our grass used to come all the way up to the house. We pulled that back, put topsoil in, and hopefully have a little bit better water control against the home. Got some cute flowers and a tree.
I planted that tree Mother's Day. I think it's so cute. And our grass is still trying to survive this drought, but tried to cover up that thing right there, attached a hose right there, and it looks, I think, a little bit better than it did before. I know I've talked about this before. We didn't get everything we wanted when looking into a house. We had to be somewhat picky, but not too picky, and we did not get a garage. We got a carport instead, which has turned out to be wonderful. We have like lived right here in this like breezeway. We lived there all summer long. It's been wonderful. All right, scale from a 0 to a 10, 10 being your favorite. How much have you enjoyed having the swimming pool?
7.
7. Yeah, it is work. It's definitely a lot of work. We need to cover it up. The kids were in it today, but you know what? The kids have lived here all summer. It's been a lot of fun.
Trying to be green and do our part, plus we don't love paying power bills, so we did put solar on our house, and it just got like activated today, so.
We got some big panels on top of the carport.
Yep.
One thing no one told me was that the first year you put a garden in, it doesn't do that well because the soil is doesn't have the nutrients it needs. I'm sure you guys are thinking of all these tips and tricks you want to tell me right now. It wasn't a terrible garden this year for it being our first, but I think next year it will be even better. We kind of explored and did some trial and errors this year, right?
Yeah. Hey, look. Got ourselves some cucumbers.
It was worth it then. All that work for a cucumber. Alright, and welcome to the basement where we always have a running toilet. Another project on the list.
Welcome to the storage room. Apparently this is Emma's favorite room. As I'm walking around the house.
No, hers is the hobbit hole.
Oh, hers is the
No one's.
Oh.
I told him, I go, we don't need a film in here.
But look at this. Of all the rooms, this is probably the most organized room. Like as I'm walking around, I'm like, oh, actually, this room's clean. I'm looking in the kids' rooms thinking, oh yeah.
They're messy, but they are organized.
True. Julie said, let's come out of this ugly room. It may be ugly, but it is so necessary. Like, storage in a home is, like, essential. You can't beat having just a place to put stuff.
So we got new carpet when we moved in, here and there. But this is the one flooring that is still old. And Landon, it's not terrible. Like, it's not the worst thing. But Landon despises the tile. He would love to, like, jackhammer this out and do something different along here. The bathroom tile's not bad, but he doesn't love this, so that will be a in the future project, but definitely not a priority. In case this question gets brought up, our house is about 2,500 square feet, and do I feel like the house is big enough, too small, too big, whatever? I feel like it is literally the perfect size for us. So many of you have said, you need a bigger house so that your kids can have their own rooms. I don't agree with that. I love my kids sharing rooms, and I honestly feel like this is the perfect size house for us in this situation, And
we're living within our means is the important part.
yeah, I didn't want to, I definitely did not want to get into a house and be like, oh my gosh, I can't afford this. So this is literally perfect for us. We have thoroughly enjoyed and loved living here. We love the street that we live on. We love our neighbors. Like, it's just been a really wonderful year. And I think it's just something that we needed. I feel like I can take a deep breath because I'm not in the middle of moving right now. At the end of the day,
it's been a lot of work, but it's been worth it.
Yeah,
I would say.
And I'm sure, like, if your budget allows you to buy a newer, well-kept home, you won't have as many projects. We got into this house and we had to do a lot of plumbing issues, things that were happening, but we got that all taken care of. And things like that, when you buy an older home, are to be expected. And that's just part of being homeowners. So, okay, next thing on our list is getting that basement cleaned up with the kids. Welcome to the Deru Crew Playland, where we play all day. Getting a nice little massage on a massage table. That's awesome. Okay, do you kids want to clean up the basement by yourselves, or do you want Mom and Dad's help?
Help.
Okay, sometimes we help you and sometimes you do it by yourself, and looks like you need a little assistance today. So, let's get to it.
That's great.
Do I even care about the blanket?
Put that on here.
No.